Enugu State appears to be entering a new phase, one where healthcare, technology, talent and opportunity are being developed side by side. Governor Peter Mbah says the vision for the new Enugu International Hospital was never to build an ordinary healthcare facility. According to the governor, the goal was to create a facility that matches the highest standards with nothing left to chance.
What you're seeing here today, it's a plan that had even been conceived before we started our campaign. And in our manifesto, if you go back to that manifesto and flip through to the healthcare sector, you would also see that we have conceived this much earlier than now to attract medical tourism to Enugu.
The new Enugu International Hospital is described as a quaternary healthcare center with equipment and capabilities that go beyond what is typically available at tertiary healthcare centers. And the ambition goes beyond simply reversing medical tourism. The bigger vision is to create an environment where Nigeria's best medical professionals can build their careers at home and where medical professionals who have left the country can have a compelling reason to return.
It's going to be a quaternary hospital, highly specialized with top-notch professionals coming from all over the world, and we'll be using cutting-edge technology in making diagnosis and treating patients.
Impressive thing I have seen since I have been here is that when there's a will, there's a way. The problem has never been capital, it has always been execution. What I have seen here is real execution. His Excellency had a dream, he provided the capital, and he ensured the execution of a fantastic project. It's exciting to see something like this in Nigeria.
After the final inspection of the facility, Governor Peter Mbah said Enugu is now one step closer to commissioning the hospital. That means very soon the commissioning is here. And the state is approaching the moment when this much anticipated facility could finally open its doors and begin providing high-quality healthcare to the people of Enugu State and the wider region.
This is a quaternary center. As that, we expect that some of the facility we have here will be facilities that are not obtainable in most centers, even very centers in the country. So we're expecting to have state-of-art facilities, mostly those ones that are not available in most centers in the country. And we're going to be one of the leading centers in the country that will be advancing the healthcare practice in that space.
His Excellency Governor Peter Mbah, I think is a very rare gem. His personality is calm. His vision is mainly directed in making people better, in providing everything that a state will need to improve in every sector, not just in health. And I can tell you that sometimes I begin to wonder whether he's a doctor, a medical doctor, because he's so knowledgeable, and that's what drives the ideas and vision that he brings. So he brings the vision. Everything you see here is his vision, his plan. We are just here to implement it through his guidance.
For the young ones studying medicine, nursing, medical health sciences and all of that, you are blessed, you are lucky. Young ones in Enugu will now have access to advanced medicine. The things you read in books, the things you watch in documentaries, they will experience it live. And what that does is change the game completely of the quality of doctors, the quality of nurses, the quality of clinicians that will be coming out of Enugu State.
Certainly, one of the visions of His Excellency Governor Peter Mbah was to reverse medical tourism. We want to make Enugu a hub where people come to and not go away from. That's why this hospital is up to world class in every aspect. We have the latest technology for diagnostics, and just behind us, we are gearing up for a world-class cancer center that will have a PET scan, which is the latest technology in nuclear medicine.
Write down the vision and make it plain that he that seeth it may run with it. Even though the vision is yet for an appointed time, wait for it to surely speak. I know the governor has a great vision, and this vision is being actualized. It's one thing to start a project, it's another thing to complete it. But I do know that the governor has started this massive project, and his desires for this to not just be started up, but to be a game changer in the whole of Nigeria and abroad.
We have everything that makes some of the young professionals go abroad. We have it here. And indeed, those that will be managing this hospital and managing patients are the diasporans who will now jump opposite this direction. I think of all the governors I've encountered, I can easily say loudly that this is the best we have had.
But healthcare is only one part of the bigger picture. Enugu is also making a push into the digital economy. Governor Peter Mbah recently welcomed the Executive Vice Chairman and CEO of the Nigerian Communications Commission, Dr. Aminu Maida, as the state formally took delivery of the Digital Industrial Park and the Digital Bridge Institute. And this message was clear. Talent has never been our problem. Opportunity has. This is what Peter Mbah said. The idea is to create an environment where innovation can thrive, businesses can grow, and young people can build global careers without necessarily having to leave Enugu State. The state is positioning itself as a destination for business process outsourcing, technology, digital skills, and the wider digital economy. And this could be significant for young people as well, because if the right infrastructure, training, investment, and opportunities come together, Enugu's young population could potentially compete for jobs and businesses far beyond the borders of the state and even beyond Nigeria. The governor's message is essentially this: Nigeria has no shortage of talent. What has often been missing is the infrastructure and opportunity to properly harness that talent. From a new international hospital designed to raise the standard of healthcare to digital facilities designed to prepare young people for the future of work, Enugu appears to be pursuing a broader development strategy: healthcare, technology, employment, innovation, human capital, and ultimately creating an environment where people don't have to leave home simply because the opportunities they need are somewhere else. The real test, however, will be what happens after the ribbon cutting ceremonies. Can these facilities deliver the quality of service being promised? Can they create sustainable jobs? Can they attract and retain world-class professionals? And can Enugu State truly become a regional hub for healthcare and the digital economy? Those are the questions that will determine whether this vision becomes more than infrastructure and turns into lasting transformation.
I'm very delighted to welcome you all to the historic city of Enugu this morning. The EVC, as you rightly said, I have had the honor and privilege to welcome and host you in Enugu a number of times. But I think this visit today is special, and its significance is also profound. The formal handing over ceremony of two major strategic assets. For us, the Digital Industrial Park and the Digital Bridge Institute. we see these assets as assets that would deepen innovation in our state, unlock opportunities, and create employment, and indeed position Enugu as a leading digital economy in this country. The digital industrial park, which we hope to transform to the Enugu Talent City, is going to see us obviously have our business process outsourcing, our knowledge process outsourcing, and to see how we position Enugu as globally competitive city for these sort of services. We believe that our talents, our brightest talents, should not be exported in person. We believe that they can be here in Enugu and export their talent outside the country. And that is why we see huge benefit in terms of job creation, in terms of opportunities for our young people through these institutes. We're also looking at transforming the Digital Bridge Institute to an AI, to a world-class AI institute. I'm sure if you have followed the news, we have already taken steps working with some team from Qatar, because we also want to make sure that it becomes a certification center for AI in the continent. So our ambition for those various institutes are quite, huge. And so that is why today, as I said, is a very special day for us here in Enugu State, because, as I said, I'm sure that a few years down the line, we can come back here and be very proud of the decision we made today to activate these assets and to make sure that they are productive. Just as you have mentioned during your remark, the global economy is going to be driven largely by artificial intelligence. In 4 years from now, you're going to have artificial intelligence contribute $20 trillion to the global economy. No other sector or subsector comes even close. We're just talking about a subsector in the digital space, AI, contributing $20 trillion by 2030 to the global economy. So the world our young ones are entering into is completely different from the one we knew, which is why we are also aggressively investing in education, and not just education, but digital learning, where we can imbue our young ones with these evolving 21st century skills, so we can give them a fighting chance, to compete with their peers across the globe. So what we are doing here today, it's in line with our global objective, and we're very glad that the federal government also recognizes that this is where to go. Because if you look at the economies we look up to, or we try to, we aspire to be like, they are not rich or they are not great economies because of the assets they have beneath their sword. It's largely based on knowledge. And what these two facilities will do for us in Enugu State is that it would create a lot of innovators, it would unlock opportunities and create jobs. Most importantly, we're talking about the economy today having been stabilized. We're looking at growth, and then we're looking at shared prosperity. And that would come from building capacity, empowering our young ones to be able to be wealth creators. That would naturally impact on the quality of life that we're talking about today. So this is quite significant to us, and also not just to us as Ndi Enugu, but also to the country. And we hope that this becomes a model that, you know, will obviously signpost what these the other assets you have would be put to. We want to once again thank you for this great partnership that we hope would accelerate access to digital learning and create opportunity and unlock innovation in our states and the country at large. Once again, on behalf of the government and the people of Enugu State, we're truly grateful for this partnership and welcome you again to our city. Thank you.